Yeah, my peoples. You know what it is. Yo, football. Right back at you, my peoples. Listen, I hope everyone's blessed. Yeah, and everyone's stress-free. You don't know, my peoples. Anyway, my peoples, let's get into it. On this one, this upload here, my peoples, Dale's gonna be talking about his predictions for the English Premier League season ahead, 2021-22 season. Can't wait, my peoples. Looking forward to a big season ahead, especially my team. I know people are looking at it right now thinking, what's Dale talking about his team?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
They've done nickel so far, do you know what I mean? Like, which is true, I'm not gonna lie. We ain't made the signing, nothing ain't happened, but we'll have to wait and see, my people. We'll have to wait and see, because I'm expecting better things from my team this year. Let's have it right. And I must apologise, my people, for the hoodie. Man's having a bad hairdo. You know how it goes, my peoples. Enough love. Anyway, my peoples, let's move on again. Now, for me, in first place, who's going to finish in first place in this season, English Premier League table for me, will be Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea. I think Tuchel coming last season, had a strong season, got them to the Champions League final as winners, FA Cup semi-final or final, top 4 of the league. Do you know what? He had a fantastic season and he was only there for a few months. So you know what? Hats off to man like Tuchel and Chelsea. And I feel like Abramovich is going to back his man this year and Chelsea will push on to bigger and better things. So my prediction is Chelsea to finish first. And in second place, I've got Manchester United and Oli and his troops to finish second. Made a few exciting signings in Rafael Varane from Real Madrid. And yeah, I feel like there's an exciting season ahead for Manchester United. Now in third place, my people, I've got Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Yeah, they've made a few signings. They spent money like Manchester City always do. The money bags of the Premier League. You know what I'm trying to say? I think Man City's going to feel short this season. I think everyone's used to their style. Pep Guardiola's only got one style of playing, the ticker. You know how the thing's set, my people. So yeah, I can see Manchester City finishing third. Now moving on again, my peoples, in fourth position, we've got the mighty Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp and his troops. Now, last season was a mixed season for Liverpool. Like I said, I feel like they got burnt out. They've made a couple of additions this season already too. Signed a defender from Leipzig, I think it was, yep.
You're right, it's fact.
He looks solid and strong. So I feel like Liverpool's got an exciting season ahead of them. Can't wait to see what's going to happen with them. We'll have to wait and see, my people. But yep, I've got Liverpool in fourth place. My table, my peoples. And going into fifth place, my peoples, we've got the Gooners. We've got Arsenal. Now Arsenal has spent big this season so far, trying to mend the back line, couple midfielders. So I feel like Arteta's got a plan. He clearly knows what he wants, and it looks like Arsenal are backing him for once. They're backing the manager for once. Can't believe it. Hats off to them, mate. But I feel like Arsenal will finish the season in fifth position. And moving on again, my people, into sixth position. I don't even like to say this, but I feel like Everton might sneak into sixth position. Because you know what, Rafa Benitez has gone there. We all know about his pedigree. I don't like him, he's too Judas. He's always quick to step over the mark. And how can you manage Everton and you've managed Liverpool? That just don't happen. It's not allowed, innit?
It's a fact.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like oil and water, and you can't mix that. Liverpool, Everton, you can't do that. You just can't do it, no matter what. He's a mug.
Cheers, thank you. Thank you.
I feel like Everton might sneak in to the top 6 this season and have a strong season. Now moving on in 7th, my people, I've got Nuno's troops, Tottenham Hotspur. To be honest with you, my people, I don't really know what to expect from Tottenham this season. It's like an unknown season. They've made a few signings in Jill. I think they've got the Romario over the line now. So yeah, they're digging in the wallet. Daniel Levy's digging in the wallet for the manager, but it's not really players I've heard of. They're up and coming, potentially good players, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. But I feel like a top 7 for Tottenham this year should be a decent season for them. In 8th position, my peoples, we've got the Foxes, Brendan Rodgers, Leicester City. They've made some decent signings again. As always, every season, that chairman, the owners, back their manager at Leicester City. Do you know what? That is how you run a football club. Unlike the mug at my club, Newcastle. I feel like Leicester City's owners have always got their managers' backs, always got the team's best interests at heart. And you know what? All the best to Leicester. And I feel like they're worthy of that top 8 finish this season. But who knows, they could do better. We'll have to wait and see, my people. So yeah, I'm going to say Leicester City, 8th position. Now going into 9th, my people, what can I say? You can see the smile on my face. I know some of you are thinking, Dell's lost he's lost his mind.
You done lost your damn mind.
What is he talking about? So Judas, so biased, all this, all that. But nah, peoples, I just feel like Newcastle can get that top 9 finish this season. Why not? Why not? We had a dip in the middle of last season, but we came strong. Strong in our last 14, 15 games. We came strong. And if we would have played similar to that through the middle, we would have easily finished in the top 7. There's no questions, without a doubt. And that was an average season. Let's have it right, my peoples. So yeah, we ain't made no signings yet, but there's no doubt there'll be some new faces through the door before the season kicks off. And I'm backing my team to finish in the top 9 this season. So Newcastle, make sure you make me proud. Get in there too. Now moving on, we're halfway through now, my people. Moving on to 10th, I've got the mighty Hammers. Yeah, West Ham, straight out of the east side. I've got West Ham to finish in the top 10 this season. They've made 1 and 2 additions to West Ham. Listen, every club's gonna make 1 or 2 additions this season. Let's have it right, my peoples. About maybe everyone apart from Burnley. I feel sorry for Sean Dyche.
Thank you.
Trying to give him players like 200,000, like, what's this?
Yeah, just a little.
It's not the Vauxhall Conference National League, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like West Ham can definitely get a top 10 finish this season under David Moyes. They're in Europe, so they're gonna have extra games. It's gonna be a long ass season for them. Make some more additions, so they've got a decent squad, bit of decent depth, and who knows? But yeah, back in the mighty Hammers, finishing the top 10. Then going into 11, got the big spending Aston Villa, who've just sold Jack Grealish to Manchester City for 100 mil.
Show me the money.
Wow. But they've made some good additions to, my people. I'm not gonna lie. Leon Bailey and a couple other players. I think they won that to Zanabi from Manchester United. Aston Villa are going places, and that's another chairman that always backs his manager. There's no doubt about that. So I've gone for Aston Villa to sneak into the top 11. Now moving on to 12, my people. I've got Patrick Vieira's troops, Crystal Palace, the Eagles. They've made a few signings too. Recognisable signing is the young fella from Reading they signed for about £8 million. He looks like an exciting prospect. Who knows, Patrick Vieira might turn him into a world beater. We have to wait and see. But yeah, I've got Crystal Palace to finish in my top 12, my people. And moving on into the 13th, I've got the Lily Whites of Leeds. Yes, Bielsa and his troops that love to run that don't stop running. Fitness levels are sky high. Leeds, exciting team like last season, score many goals, concede plenty of goals. Should be another decent season for them. So I'm backing Leeds to come 13th all day, every day. And next is 14th, my people. I've got the newly promoted Bees in Brentford. I feel like Brentford play good football, decent manager. They've got a certain philosophy, certain way that they play, and they're well coached, their players. So I don't feel like it would be a shock for me to say that I feel like Brentford will finish in the top 14th this season. And yeah, it's not a shock to me to say that, because I feel like they're a good footballing side, very organised, and they'll be up for the challenge this season, my people. Now moving on to 15th, my people, we've got Mr. Potter and his troops in Brighton. Brighton have done their business pretty early into the transfer market, signed some decent players again. It should be a decent season for them. So I've gone for a 15th place finish for Brighton and Potter. And moving on into 16th, my people, I've gone for Southampton. Now, I was going to put them a bit lower because they've got a bit of experience in the Premier League. I've just gone for the 16th, safe and 16th. Because Southampton, come on, they've sold Danny Ings to Villa. Like, how can you do that?
How can you do this? This is outrageous.
You've just taken 20 odd goals out of your team. You ain't replaced him. I'm not sure if you're going to replace him. So I just feel like it's going to be a tough season for Southampton ahead. So yeah, I've gone for Southampton to finish in 16th. Now moving on again, my peoples, into 17th position, we've got Wolverhampton Wanderers. They're under new management too, so they're going to have a new style of football. They've sold some good players, haven't really brought anyone in. Don't know too much about their new manager, but I think he's come from the Benfica B team. Yeah, he used to manage a Benfica B team. So we'll have to wait and see. He's a bit of an unknown to me, people. So I've gone for Wolves to finish in 17th place. Good luck to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now moving on to my peoples into 18th. I've gone for the Hornets, Watford. For me, Watford are going back down. I just can't see anywhere in their squad that's good enough or even half good enough to stay up in the Premier League this season, unfortunately.
Quite unfortunate.
And it is sad as they've just went down and come back up. But I can see Watford going straight back down, and I've got Watford in 18th position. Now 19th position, my people. I know they've made some decent signings this season, and I might eat my words, you never know. But I've gone for Norwich. Because they always come out and go down, come out and go down. It's like a yo-yo club. But I hope they don't. I hope they do stay up this season from the bottom of my heart, because they're a good footballing side. They've got a certain philosophy that they go by. And yeah, good luck to them too. And finally, but least, my peoples, 20th position, bottom of the table. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be Burnley season when they say ta-la to the Premier League. Because Sean Dyche, let's have it right, my peoples, Sean Dyche has done a smashing job for this team over the past how many years. Always kept them up season by season. He doesn't even get 20 million to spend in a season. Not even 10 million to spend in a season.
Absolutely, yeah.
Last season, I think he made a signing was 500,000. Like, what is that? These new owners have gone into the club, got them into debt without even doing anything. I just think Burnley's a mess, and I just feel like this season they're destined to finish bottom of the table. But don't get it wrong, my people. If Sean Dyche gets it his way, it won't surprise me if he keeps them up again, because he's a magician. Let's have it right. He's a special one in my eyes. But yeah, my peoples, that's those EPL's 21-22 seasons predictions. You don't know my people. Like, share, and subscribe for me. You know it's always love. Stay blessed, stress free, my people. Love.